to go over 3 variables here that might help you out, because there's 3 ways that you can actually attack an item, whatever it might be, on your credit report. We have disputing that it's not yours. You have disputing that a particular item is not correct, right? It's not reporting correctly. And then you have what we call the challenge methods, what we have signified here at M2C Academy and Rock Bottom Game Changers. It's the where we challenge for compliance. We're not saying that the item's not ours. We're just saying, hey, we need you to certify this to make sure it is accurate and not erroneous and not incorrect, all that good stuff, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the first one. Now, the first one, disputing. If you just send out some random 609, 623 letters, what's going to happen is they're probably going to come back after they send it out a few times, and it's going to say verify, because they have this guy pushing a button. Kind of want you to imagine this, right? They have some guy sitting in a little office. Once they get that little letter and it goes through the eOscar system, the system that they actually use, it's going to show up on a screen, and they're going to have this guy who pushes a button, because what he's going to do is he's going to send it off. He's going to talk to the actual creditor. Creditor's going to send it back and say, yep, John Doe did have a account with us. He was late. Here it is. And what will happen is they're just going to hit verify, send it back to you, waste your time and your money. And sometimes you might even get a fraud hit on you, because let's face it, if you're disputing, there's got to be a problem there, right? It can't be that it's wrong, where a lot of times we know it is, right, in some cases. But what you have to understand is that they're going to send it back, and if it gets put into a fraud alert, because they're like, well, listen, if you're saying it's not yours, you're disputing it, must be fraud. So then you got to go down that aisle and on that road. It's kind of a pain in the butt, and you just don't, it's just really not the way to go. And the second way, all right, the other disputing way, is to dispute the actual item itself and what it's reporting, right? So how it's reporting. If it's reporting late, you got to look at all the variables on there. Why is reporting late? When was it open? How is it reporting the amount that's on there? How many days is it late? Is it showing late and then it goes? There's just so many variables, and if you don't understand what those variables are, it can be really difficult to dispute that and do it the correct way. So that's why those 2 variables are a little bit more challenging if you really think about it. People think it's easier because they think, hey, it's going to get me some 609 letters, send them out. It's easy. I can dispute online, right? So the difference is with challenging, let me explain this. This is because this is how we teach you guys how to do it, and this is how our processes are set up. When we challenge for compliance. Now, when you're challenging, you're just questioning the fact that it's reporting the way it is. We're not challenging that it's wrong or it's not ours. We're saying, hey, we need you to check this, certify it, and make sure that every single thing in this is reporting accurate and compliant, and it's not erroneous or incorrect or harming us in any way. And there could be variables there, right? I mean, it can harm us down the road, even if it seems like it might be correct. So they have to, by law, FCRA, Fair Credit Reporting Act, says that they have to, by law, have to report accurate and complete and not erroneous, right? They cannot report anything if it's not accurate, right? And that's the cool thing here about this whole process. You have your rights. So when we challenge, we're not even going after that. We're not even facing that right now. The verbiage that we use here at the Academy and our M2C Academy and Rock Bottom Game Changers even, we use a different kind of process, which is called the challenging method. And when you challenge, you actually have more opportunity, because now you can go through a process, a system that we've actually developed, and it will help you to go through that. And a lot of times you're going to find that a lot of times this stuff will be removed a little bit easier, because they can't really certify things the right way, and they just get rid of it because they don't want to be fined or sued, right? So that's usually the process. Now, it also leaves you open to be able to dispute if you need to, right? So you're not really cutting your legs out from underneath you, because when you send out a dispute, you're kind of saying it's over, right? You're saying, hey, my shoe came off. Hey, it's over. So it kind of pigeon-toes you a little bit. With this method, you get a lot done. You start to see the results.